We haven't been able to compete with the illicit drug supply.
The BC Coroner Service says unregulated drugs killed almost 600 British Columbians in the first 3 months of this year, according to preliminary numbers released Tuesday. The service says 2022 was the deadliest year on record, with 2,314 people dead from drug poisoning. Guy Felicello with the BC Centre on Substance Use says most people in the province are dying in their own homes.
Yeah, private residence, that's a house like you or your viewers has, This is not just a downtown east side issue. It's a whole province, whole community issue.
Over half of the deaths caused by toxic drugs were reported to the coroner service in February and March. That's at least 6 deaths per day. Minister Jennifer Whiteside's office said she wasn't available for an interview Tuesday, but a statement says in part, our government is urgently working to expand supports and programs to deliver the integrated mental health and addiction services that British Columbians need. That's why we are making $1 billion in targeted investments through Budget 2023 to build a system of mental health and addictions care that didn't exist prior to 2017. Felicello says he supports the expansion of addictions care, but he wonders why government drug policy continues to focus on that and ignores people who aren't addicted and still die from drugs.
Your guess is as good as mine. It's a good question. It's true, though. There's a lot of people out there that don't struggle with an addiction, that use substances intermittently. And
the death rate from unregulated drugs is the highest in northern BC's health region, where relatively few people are using safe injection sites, according to the BC Centre for Disease Control.
What would you put forward then in this moment, in the light of these preliminary findings to the provincial government? What kind of courage is needed? What kind of courageous policy is needed right now?
You got to remove people from the illicit drug supply. You got to give people access to safer substances. You got to support people who are struggling with an addiction to access other services.
In Vancouver, Kier Junos, City News.